The Philippines has a special and warm place in the House of King David, given how hundreds of Jews in Europe found safe refuge in the country at the height of World War II to escape persecution and death at the hands of the Fuhrer and the Nazis. PTV Senior and Chief Correspondent Rocky Ignacio reports on the president making his trip to the Holy Land over the weekend to renew kindred spirits and talk issues of mutual concern in a land where the roots of our Christian faith began.
Friends to all, enemy to none. This is the theme of President Rodrigo Duterte's upcoming visit to Israel and Jordan this September.
The renewal and expansion of our relations with the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan is in pursuit of our friends to all, enemies to none foreign policy. The Philippines hopes to do its part in promoting peace and stability in the region.
This will be the first visit of a Philippine president in Israel after 60 years. A return visit, but also the first in Jordan after 40 years.
I cannot speculate on that. However, the president has seen it fit to at this particular stage, to strengthen these ties, considering that there is an increasing engagement of Filipinos in that particular area of the world. So regarding that matter, we cannot answer for the past administrations. But I believe at this stage it is the president who has seen fit to see it because of our growing and expanding horizons.
The Philippines will enhance its relations with Israel on labor, security, and investment cooperations. Israel is also open for Filipino health workers.
With Israel, with this first ever visit of a Filipino president, the areas of cooperation will be enhanced by the signing of the following agreements. Labor, a memorandum of agreement on the employment of Filipino caregivers. Science, a memorandum of understanding on scientific cooperation. Investment, an MOU between the Board of Investments and Invest in Israel. In the future, we expect improvements in deployment procedures and the elimination of excessive placement fees imposed on Filipino workers bound for Israel. We also expect progress resulting from cooperation in the areas of science and agriculture. We also expect enhanced two-way trade and investments. The renewal and expansion of our relations with Israel is in pursuit of our friends to all, enemies to none foreign policy. The Philippines expects to do its part in promoting peace and stability in the region.
In Jordan, a memorandum of understanding on defense cooperation is expected to be signed.
The areas of cooperation to be enhanced are: 1. Labor, agreement on the employment of domestic workers, and also a memorandum of understanding on labor cooperation. We expect improvement of working conditions of Filipino domestic workers bound for Jordan. Next, defense. Memorandum of understanding on defense cooperation. We expect an upgrade of the country's defense capabilities. 3. Foreign affairs. Political consultations on trade and investment. We are expecting an investment agreement with Jordan Investment Commission. We also expect enhancement of two-way trade and investments. Lastly, a mutual recognition of STCW, or Standard of Training and Certification of Watchkeepers for seafarers.
Malacanang earlier said that the visit will give President Duterte to meet Filipino community in the two countries. Israel has 28,000 OFWs, while Jordan is home to 40,000 OFWs. Rocky Ignacio for The Nation.